What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bunkyard. Pull up a camp chair, a stump, or a tailgate and get comfortable, because today we're going to be having a conversation about country music, and, well, this should be a fun one.
You listen to country music? Country music sucks. Son, we both know ain't no good country song been made since 1973. Okay? And I don't want to hear otherwise. Every country song is a masterpiece, and I don't want to hear otherwise. Okay? You're just a hater, you're a city boy, city slicker. Okay? Every single song, especially if it mentions a Chevrolet, it's a great song. Okay, that's enough of that. But all three of those stereotypes are inherently wrong. Okay, let's just start with that. I disagree vehemently with all of them. And before I start this video, there are some pop country songs that are disingenuous, that are easily made, that suck because they're pandering. Okay, and I hate them with all of my soul, but I thought that was going to be the point of the video we're about to watch together, and it's not. It's ripping into country music as a whole, and it uses horrible examples of what these pandering country songs are. So we're going to have some fun with it. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the boys around here. They're keeping it country. Ain't a damn one know how to do the Dougie.
Off the bat, your biggest critique is the boys around here. The fake gag? Real music. What was that? Play that again. Alright, so that was in the middle of his little rant about how nothing is Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings anymore, which, that's fair, but what?
Song from Jason Aldean, who lives in a $10 million mansion in Stuart, Florida, and owns a compound in Nashville and a home in the Bahamas, being tried that in a small town. A song about small town values like killing minorities for flag burning, a Supreme Court affirmed constitutional right, and a constitution revered so vehemently by fans of Jason Aldean, with the Second Amendment to that constitution plastered all over the rear bumpers of their $150,000 pickup trucks.
What? Does a truck make you that mad you have to crash out on camera? What was that? I don't know. I actually don't even fully know what his point was. He just started crashing out about the Second Amendment, and then he said, "I'll pick up a sticker on your truck." It's okay, buddy. Chill out.
Pop country artists have reinterpreted what made country music so special, which is writing straightforwardly, writing confessional and unambiguous bluesy style lyrics that were comprehensible in their plainness and emotional because of that. Music that was complex in its simplicity as, oh, we're making music for idiots. Well, the boys around here don't listen to the Beatles, run old Bo Cephas through a jukebox needle at the honky-tonk, where the boots stomp all night. And what they call work digging in the dirt, gotta get it in the ground before the rain come down to get paid, to get the girl in your four-wheel drive. Well, the boys around here. I mean, granted, Boys Around Here by Blake Shelton is, in fact, the worst song ever written, but
this guy has such a problem with Boys Around Here. It's not a bad song. There's so many worse songs. I just want to go down this guy's road in my truck, just blaring that thing. I'll put in a new speaker system just to mess with this guy, bro. If Boys Around Here is your biggest complaint, go do something. He goes on to make fun of FGL's Cruise, which, I'm not here to defend Cruise. It's an okay song. But then he cherry picks songs throughout the last 6 years. And the only requirement is that it had to top chart. So it's not like this is the top 10 songs. These are his choices for what he thinks is trash that made the charts in the last 6 years.
A cold beer's got 12 ounces. A good truck's got maybe 300,000. You only get so much until it's gone. Duracells in a mag light. This is from Forever After All by Luke Combs.
Now, I ain't gonna sit here and defend Luke Combs, okay? I have no intention of doing that. The guy who sung about needing more outlaws and less apologies, and then apologized for that music video and had his name scrubbed off it, I'm not sitting here defending Luke Combs. But that ain't a bad song. There's meaning to that song. I'm sure there's songs that came out that year that are worse. I'm sure.
Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam, squeaky squeakin' in the truck bed all the way home, with some Alabama jamma, she my Dixieland delight. Hey, that's how we do fancy like.
Okay, yeah. Fancy Like's just catchy. Lyric-wise. Unless you're going to Applebee's, you might have a point.
Poured 'em up till they're shutting 'em down. Yeah. You never ain't not around. You never ain't not around. Yeah. Yeah, I've been sipping. I've been buzzing. Shooting doubles like it's nothing. This is from You Proof by Morgan Wallen.
This is cherry picking. You Proof is such a decent song. I mean, I'm not Morgan's biggest fan, but You Proof is a good song. You cherry picked a section of lyrics that on their own don't make sense, obviously, because they don't have the rest of the song with them.
Cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough? Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. This is from Try That in a Small Town by Jason Aldean.
I'm not trying to make a political video here, but Try That in a Small Town. I mean, there's nothing wrong with those lyrics. They make a good point. And, well, I guess we should add that song to Boys Around Here in the fact that he has brought it up twice. So, you know, good music makes people think, and that song obviously struck a nerve.
I've been boozy since I left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my ma I ain't forget. Oh Lord. Woke up drunk at 10 a.m. We gonna do this shit again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh Lord. I love the oh Lord. We get another oh Lord.
Okay. Kind of like the Fancy Like thing. It's catchy, okay? No one said that a bar song should ever be the epitome of country. It's not top 100. It's not top 200. Yeah, no.
Say, boy, no. A bar song is a great song because it's a country song, okay? It's a great song because he's at a bar and he's drinking and he tells his friends to tell their girls to bring friends so he can get a girl. It's genius. It's Johnny Cash levels of great writing.
And no. Anyway.
After all the bars are closed, tell me where you want to go. We can find a place to park, open a bottle in our hearts, and you kiss me like that, you kiss me like a shot of Stray Jack. Baby, you are my nightcap. I mean, that one makes me kind of sick, honestly.
Once again, nobody's favorite song. It's not bad, but like, I've heard it on the radio, but I had to double check into what that one was. Like,
parked out in the driveway, backed up to a fire on a tailgate, in a 4x4 by you, babe. From the bayou to Kentucky, city to the country, from here to Timbuktu. This is from 4x4 by you.
I'm not defending 4x4 by you. I hate that song so much.
Doing? What's going on?
That's what I'm asking. What are you doing? What is going on? Are you just trying to make fun of all of us? Because that's the goal now.
That's the rule. That's the goal now.
I get the reference too, buddy.
There are older country songs that are about drinking and like hometown hillbilly fun kind of shit that aren't stupid. Like, it's not my thing, and honestly, I can't really stand this song, but Family Tradition by Hank Williams Jr. is not.
I don't care what he does to redeem that. Family Tradition? The song that makes you feel like you're with 15 people around a bonfire where everyone thinks they can sing like they should win a Grammy, and you're all sitting there. You don't like family. You shouldn't be making this video if you can't respect Family Tradition by Hank Williams Jr. That's the one song that as soon as you hear it, you imagine yourself at a bonfire with 15 people where everyone's just singing word for word for word. And if you miss a word, you're disowned.
Come on now, everybody this time, sing with me. Everybody made my prediction. I get stoned and sing all night long. It's a family tradition.
He gives the song some flowers. He says the intention is no different than a bar song. I am sorry. I don't think a bar song's horrible. I've bopped around to it a time or two in my life, but what are you doing comparing it to Family Tradition? Get out.
You can even write a country song about American values and patriotism and all that shit that isn't stupid, like Try That in a Small Town is. For example, even the most cliche Hooray America-ass country song of all time, literally, and it's called God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood, isn't stupid in the way that that Jason Aldean song is.
Are you still mad about that? You don't have to listen to it. You can listen to God Bless the USA. Maybe you should. Maybe it would calm you down. I might go listen to God Bless the USA. But you don't have to listen to it. It's the third time you brought it up. You just beat out Boys Around Here by how mad you are about a simple song. Jeez. I promise you, Blake Shelton and Jason Aldean do not care that you, a Pokemon streamer, don't like their song for Rednecks.
That pandering that pop country artists do is dishonest and annoying and gimmicky.
So that's actually the simple part where we agree and why I clicked on the video in the first place, and I did, not expect him to be as wrong as he is about it, but yeah.
I can deal with being lied to, right? Like, Lil Tecca wrote Ransom about 2 sports cars he didn't own because he was 16 and in high school, and mentioned a bunch of drugs that he'd never done and girls being all over him while he was a virgin. But there is an earnestness to, like, the spirit of that song that makes it fun. It's just a fun, silly song that is simple and formulaic and dishonest and gimmicky and not my cup of tea, but it's not stupid in the same way that Boys Round Here is stupid.
You brought up Boys Around Here again, bro. Chill. No, but on a serious note, I think Rap Cap is similar. It's just different. You're saying that Lil Tecca doesn't actually have to be about these things because he was just a kid rapping about what he thought was cool. Okay, and I'm not saying this is for all country artists, and there are country artists who this isn't about that I despise, but I think a lot of these artists did do this when they were younger, but it's not things that they can do that they are now multimillionaires from the music. But I think a lot of these people do start out genuine. But no, they're not out mudding and at bars where they could, you can't walk into your everyday small town honky tonk as a artist worth $3 million. Like, it's just not happening. And you can't expect it to.
I think that stupid can be smart if it's honest, and dishonest can be fun if it's genuine, but dishonest can't be fun if it's stupid, and stupid can't be smart if it's dishonest.
Sure, let's have the dishonesty in country music argument. I'd love to have it. I have it all the time. That's why I listen to artists like Ryan Upchurch, but I'm not going to sit here and debate you on the honesty of radio country when I think we agree on that, when that wasn't the point of the 16-minute video you made. You talked about that for the last 30 seconds. Everything else was, this is boring, this sucks, it's crappy writing. Pick a point! He does a thing called a post video. I would like to just post my video. So we're going to keep it in the video, but he claims to be making a country song. I've done that. Let's see if he can. This ought to be good.
But after church that night, I saw you choosing a Corona Light, baby. I couldn't believe. You know we're Miller family. What the hell are you doing? We about to turn this town to Tuscaloosa. Baby, hold my beer. Let me take these boots off. Play my favorite country song. We'll take the truck out in the field. If they say Hank's wrong, I'll bring the fight back here. Little Dixie girl, she got them jeans on. I'm about to fish this pond. Oh, baby, hold my beer. Got that on my boots. I got lipstick on my steer. Put the U in USA and bring that ass over here. Think you stay on the county. Only thing that's new about me, I'm doing rough by my baseball wrangler. Pick up boy and beer.
What was that? Jeez. He just doesn't have the voice for it. As far as the making fun of like the country repetitive list, I mean, modern country does that. That's fine. I can admit where we're corny, but your voice, brother, what was that? Y'all are getting a post video from me. I'm out of here. Bye.
Yeah, the boys round here